Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Junktown. Okay, one second, let me... Welcome to Junktown. This is another vanilla Rust-based tour by your favorite YouTuber. By the way, my channel experienced 10% growth in the past month. Last video I loaded. So that's amazing because this channel is 5 years old, and to grow 10% in 1 month is just outstanding. So thank you for everyone that did that. And for those who have not subscribed, I just have a question for you. Do you want to be one of the ones that can say, I was there in the beginning? If you do, just click the button. Just click it. All jokes aside, it's fine if you don't click the button. This is Junktown. It's a there's a saying, it's like ode to something, so whatever it's called. It's paying homage to the Junktown in Fallout and in like Borderlands and all the other post-apocalyptic franchises out there, all of which I love, by the way. People ask me if I like Borderlands and Fallout, and yes, I absolutely love them. So this base is it's modeled after that type of facility, if you will. Someone made a comment on my 2 videos ago, saying that the base was cool, but it needed to be more focused. And I took that to heart, and I liked it. It was really good feedback. So I decided to make... look, I know it doesn't look focused. I know the Junktown does not look focused, but I think what the person was referring to, and at least what I gleaned from it, is that it needs to have like a theme to it. And this one has a theme. It's like a post-apocalyptic junk trading area, a trading hub in the Rust world. This is a vanilla server, no mods or anything like that. No skin box. A huge thanks to the team who helped farm the mets for the upkeep of this monstrosity, this wipe, and this isn't even including the satellite bases and the cave bases that we have, which I'll show you those here in a little bit. The team being Nitro and Nikki and Jeremy and Bree and myself, who put in the work for this base. I had the idea of making a shanty town on the back of Junktown. That's what we're walking through right now. I had to do quite a bit of research, and by research I mean looking through pictures on Google, to think of what shanty towns look like, and I think I captured the essence decently. The elevator doesn't go anywhere. I had the idea of building an antenna tower using the pipes and the electrical cord as the anchor points, and I think it turned out pretty good. Made sure that the wires and such are all coming up as a focal point to the radio antenna tower. This is the green room, if you will. I call it that because it's green. This is our garage, as they say overseas. If you're watching overseas, thank you for watching. You probably can't understand me because my accent's so thick. At least that's what some people say. Some people say, oh, you don't have an accent at all. Some people say, oh, you have a very, very, very southern accent. I don't know. This is actually the main living area. I call this the red room. I don't really call it the red room, but it is red. I know there's going to be a host of comments like, this base sucks. Someone could just blow that door and just walk in and take ours. So, of course our loot isn't in there. Of course it's not in there. Y'all know me better than that. We don't keep our loot in there. It's scattered everywhere. So, and not to mention all of our explosives and good stuff were down in the caves. And good lord, they would be gnarly to raid. Some people are going to ask how I got started building this Junktown base, and I actually have an answer this time. I started out with a vision in my head, and I built the initial prototype of it on a build server. And the initial prototype is basically the Junktown sign going across like this, and whenever you go in, there's a wide berth opening like this, and you go in. And then it has a lot of verticality to it, with floor grills and things to see as you look up. And I knew that this base upkeep was going to be absolutely insane on it unless I kept it separate. So this base is actually 6 or 7 TCs. So like this is a base over here, and this is a base over here. And this is a base here, and then this one right here is a different base, and so on and so forth. But I planned it out so that each area is separated by actual squares. Like, in other words, I framed it out and then removed pieces and then brought them back together as close as possible. Like this bridge that goes across looks like it's connected over here, but it's actually not. So I made sure that they would mesh up nicely. Sounds like Jeremy's back from his farming run. I can tell you, that boy is a farm bot. Look, you can hear the jackhammer. Boy's a farm bot. This is kind of a separate wing of Junktown for lodging. Food and lodging and a place to stay. Let's see if automatic lights come on. The Shanty town has automatic low-grade lights. Let's see if they work. Might have already... Oh, yep. They did already come on. Look at that. So I have a timer system set up that automatically turns the lights on in Shantytown. The alarm clocks make it really, really easy to do that. Just see my completely organized wiring room here. Yeah, see, you just set up some timers and some batteries, and you just wire some stuff together. And You can make it turn on and then turn off by itself with the sprinklers too. So I have it turn on at, I guess, like 1800, and then at 0800, the alarm goes off and the timer activates the sprinklers for 2 seconds, which extinguishes the low-grade lights. And if you do that, you're only running the low-grade lights at night, which means you're only using like 20 low-grade a day or something, like in real life days. 20 low-grade per real life day, which is totally doable. This initially started out as a back corridor for, let's call it ill-intended activities. But then it kind of turned into a subway station, cyber-looking subway station kind of vibe. It just didn't look right before. Let's go take a look at those caves. Hopefully they haven't decayed. Okay. Left cave entrance. Yes, they're still here. So this is Ye Old Cave Base. It's a little bit similar to the one from last wipe. It's a typical bunker. I'm going to turn you out on for a second. Typical armored bunker, so you open it like this. And we were able to get the right side also. And no one has even tried to raid these this wipe, which is surprising on the server because the server is extremely prone to raiding. But the armored wall sends a pretty clear picture that this is gonna suck. If you raid this, it's gonna suck, and you don't even know if it's gonna be worth it. And then you break the twig, and it seals it right back up. But this was actually the first base that I built this wipe. Just a initial area to store. Matt says we farmed. As you can see, it's already... You can understand why it would suck to raid. You know, you have to go through either an armored wall there or all these garage doors. And then it's honeycomb past here, so if you go up here, you have to follow the path of garage doors even further. And then we come into the open cave area, noted by the neon signs that say open cave. But I thought this base turned out pretty cool. Definitely have never had a base like this in Rustlands. The TC is all the way in the back. And there's something that I figured out, let's call it an exploit. It's 100% exploit, where it allows you to pass industrial pipes through any wall. And so we have a cold storage system down here, where whenever I load things into this barrel here, it sends them off to, like a rock, for example, it sends them off to cold storage. And that's behind multiple honeycombed walls, armored walls, etc. Totally inaccessible, no garage doors, nothing leading into it. It just looks like a normal wall. And then whenever you want stuff out of the cold storage, you go here and you put what you need in the filter and you turn it on and it spits out the stuff that you need into this barrel here. So if I need a rock, you go here and you put rock, and then you turn it on and then it'll give you a rock. And it was pretty awesome. I actually discovered how to do this on accident. And I might make a video about it. I haven't seen any other YouTuber make a video about it, so I'll probably make one about it. But it's OP as hell, like extraordinarily OP. So super strong cave bases is where we store our explosives and such. Okay, mental note. Y'all gotta help me. Mental note. Close the doors after I make this video. Close the doors after I make this video. Okay, got it. Commit it to memory. It's impossible that I forget that. Impossible. I'm not going to show you the right cave because it's garbage. It's just like 10 garage doors and there's not really anything else to see. It's basically just there to keep other people from using it. Let's see. Oh, we have our wind turbine tower up here. You can see Junktown from down below. Just some binoculars and have a seat and see what's going on around. Here we go. If my voice sounds funny, it's because I've been sick for like 3 weeks, and I've actually been back to normal for a week, but my voice is still strange. I'm not really sure why. I should probably get that checked out, but that's why I sound funny. I mean, I was pretty sick. Like, I was legitimately pretty damn sick. But I just thought that maybe after a week my voice would return back to normal, but it hasn't yet. Look at that. We can respawn already. Hi, Jeremy. Oh god of farming. Oh god of farming. Completely missed this little area of Junktown. Jesus. I probably haven't even showed y'all half of it. There's a little, little hunting lodge-esque living room. Showed you the green room. Forgot about this little area. Check this out. This is like a little squatters area where they can't live in the shanty, they can't live in Junktown, so they just kind of set up a little tent back here. Really appreciate you guys checking out my base this way. And for being enthusiastic about the bases I make in Rust. See you guys in the next one. This is Benjamin signing off. Look at that. I'm not gonna do that again. I'm sorry. Well, I won't do it again. This is Benjamin signing off. This is Junktown signing off. This is Benjamin signing off from Junktown.